Hello, I'm Rommel and I'm a data analyst and an artist. For my artwork, I usually use pencil, dip pen, ink, and watercolor. And I'm also starting to learn dip pen or nib calligraphy. I recently won Artillery Philippines unboxing contest as an early bird winner, and I happily purchased a few more art materials from them. In my winning unboxing video, I purchased first this Lehit Lab Tefa pouch book style pen case, and I use this for when I'm traveling, so it's a very comfortable. I can just put my pens and paintbrush, and it can even fit my Miyahimi watercolor set in here, so it's very convenient. Next, I also included a Tachikawa Jet Manga Comic Black Ink bottle for my dip pens. And I also have the Miyahimi Titanium White Gouache paint refill, and I'll be using this mostly for whiting out some areas when I'm painting watercolors or drawing and coloring using my Copic markers. I also bought the Delitter comic book paper type A, A4 size, which has very light blue lines, guidelines on the paper. And lastly, I bought the Pentel Einstein Blue Lead Refill 0.5, which I use when drawing construction lines for my drawings. What I love the most about the products is that they're really good quality. And my favorite so far is the Uni Kurotoga Roulette mechanical pencil, which has a nice weight and a good grip. And it rotates the lead so that the lines are even when you write them down. And on top of that, Artillery is also very responsive if you have questions or concerns. Like when I purchased or tried to buy blue Kurotoga lead, they didn't have it available, and they recommended a replacement that would actually fit in my Kurotoga roulette pencil. So they really know their products. So I was surprised when I actually heard or saw my name in the unboxing contest, because I usually don't win contests. But I'm happy I did, and then I happily bought some more art materials. About my artistic journey, I started drawing with just pencil and pen, and they're just mostly doodles on any piece of paper I could find. And I don't think I ever created what I could call a final output, because I was afraid of not liking the final output, of putting colors and not liking how it will look like, and I didn't improve because of that. And eventually, after some time, I started learning from online courses and from online websites like Udemy and Skillshare. So that's where I found courses on how to improve your drawing, and also digital painting. And that's also where I started learning watercolors. There was also a dip pen course on Domestika that I tried. So that was the first time I actually encountered drawing with a dip pen and ink. So it was good. And eventually, though, I also saw that Artillery was teaching an anime and manga course using dip pen and ink. So I think that would be better, because it's an entire year of classes, and there are people you can actually talk to and discuss what you're doing wrong. So that's why I took it, and I'm still getting used to dip pen, and hopefully I improve. And I also learned about Copic markers Uh, these are alcohol-based markers that I heard is being used by professional Japanese manga artists when they're coloring their works. And so far, I like it. There's so many colors though, so it's overwhelming. So I just tried a few colors for now. I also have experience painting a few murals, and which was a different experience because I'm painting an entire wall when I'm just used to painting or drawing on sketchbooks. Usually, largest I've painted on is a B5, and smallest is a postcard size. So painting an entire wall is it's an interesting experience. And then most recently, I started learning calligraphy. So at first, I started with brush pen, just self-studying, and now I'm also learning nib calligraphy. Since anyway, I already have a dip pen, so I may as well try a different art with nib calligraphy. So still new to that, and hope to learn more soon. I joined the Artillery Philippines unboxing contest because I wanted to win, of course, and buy a few more items that are on my cart, art materials that's been there for quite a while, but I hesitate to buy new ones since I still have quite a lot of other art materials. But I've been wanting to try the Gansai Tambi, but I have, I think, two sets of watercolors. And Gansai Tambi is a Japanese traditional watercolor. I'm very curious about how different it would be from the regular Western watercolors, how it would look like. But I have been hesitating to purchase another set. So fortunately, because of this unboxing contest, I was able to order this one. And actually joined, I think, another unboxing before, but I didn't win. So I'm happy that this time I did. So I was very surprised that I did. My family and friends are usually very supportive, or not usually, but they're always supportive naman of my love for art. And sometimes I use them as reference or draw for them. I drew for my niece Pokemon, and also anime and some other cartoonish things, stuff. And yeah, and they're also my family in particular. They're usually the ones receiving my art materials if I have a delivery coming in. So when I was staying with them over last May, and yeah, they're very supportive. And let me just show you the supplies I got from winning the early bird prize for the unboxing contest from Artillery Philippines. So I'm showing you first the Copic alcohol markers that I purchased. So I purchased mostly gray tones from my winnings. So here we have first the warm gray scales. So warm gray, I think, is a bit brownish or reddish, I think. So I have the warm gray 0 or W0, and then Copic sketch, and then Copic Xiao W1. So the Copic Xiao has a more rounded shape than a Copic sketch, and usually has and I think it has a smaller barrel or container inside. But it's cheaper, and the color should still be the same. So a warm gray Copic sketch one should be the same as a Copic Xiao, but they have limited colors than the Copic sketch. And then I also have W5 and W7. So 0 is the lightest, and 7 is the darkest that I have for the warm grays. And next is the neutral gray set. So I think I like neutral gray among all the grays so far. So I have the neutral gray 0, 2, and 5. And there's also another gray scale, the cool gray. Unfortunately, they ran out, so I wasn't able to get one. I also wanted to try and see how it looks like. I think it tends towards the blue color. Yeah, and I think it's nice for metallic style or color. And lastly, from my Copic set is the Copic Sketch Y000. So this is yellow. This is, I think, the lightest yellow. And I use this when I run out, or if I need a light skin color, and then I don't have a really light earth tone. So earth tone is usually what's used for skin tones, but it's also, because of that, it's also being they easily ran out. So I look for other very similar colors, and yellow, I think, looks very close to a skin tone. So I use that as a replacement. And next, I also purchased another Uniquro Toga Roulette 0.5 mechanical pencil. So the first one I purchased is still working, and I'm using 0.5 regular LED, HB LED with that one. But I also want to use a blue color LED, and I don't want to have to replace the LED each time I want to use a blue LED for my structure drawings, for structure lens. So I got another one instead, with the prize that I won from the contest. And another one is Uniquro Toga 0.5. This is actually a 2B LED. So the one I originally purchased was HB, and the 2B is a darker color LED, in case I want something darker for my drawings, and yeah. So I actually originally thought it was going to be blue, but it's fine. I could use a darker color LED as well. And finally, I mentioned the Gansai Tambi watercolor that I've been eyeing for quite a while. So this is the Gansai Tambi 36 set watercolor. So it is a traditional Japanese watercolor, and I've tried it so far, and it's really shiny, and at the same time transparent. So I like the effect, but I have not painted portrait or background or flowers with this one yet. So I don't know how it would look like, but I already did. I did swatch it, and I really like the effect. I look forward to using this on my practice paintings and just regular painting on my sketchbook. And yeah, they also have, I like that they have the gold and silver color here, because I always wanted to try those the sparkly colors, the metallic colors. And those are the supplies I got from my early bird prize. For those who are curious about the Artillery Philippines contest, I suggest you try it out. And usually they have very low barrier to entry to their contest anyway, so you really have nothing to lose. And you can also try really good quality products from Artillery Art. They are selling really nice art materials, and then if you already have them on your card or on your wish list, so I suggest you just and then there's another unboxing contest, so just purchase, and then and just record your unboxing video and submit. So I didn't expect to win. I was surprised when I won, and I was very happy. So I was already happy with the products I got from unboxing. I was unboxing, and I was very happy that I won because I was able to get more quality art materials from them afterwards. So they're pretty legit. So, and then there's really no downside to trying and joining the contests. What I love most about Artillery Philippines is that they're very responsive. And I mentioned this earlier, but they know their products. Like when I asked for a replacement for, or rather when the Unicorn Toga Blue LED was not available, they suggested a different brand that fits my Unicorn Toga Roulette mechanical pencil. It's working fine, and I love that they actually know what product to replace are the ones that they don't have available. And I usually have questions about availability of their Copic markers. And yeah, they're very responsive, and they contact you if like the product that you wanted that you put on cart and purchase is not available. They will contact you, and then yeah, they're very responsive. I like that about them. They're very communicative, responsive, same thing. But yeah, and they're very friendly. So I'm definitely their suki when it comes to buying products or art materials. And I actually already got my sister to buy some art materials from them. She's doing that. I don't know what it's called. It's paint by numbers. It's she is painting paint by numbers artwork, and she also wanted to make her own. I think not just paint the numbers. So she purchased, I think, their gouache set sometime or a few months ago, and also some Copic markers. So I am not sure how I recommend it. I think I just started. I was just using the products and then showing my output on both online and also when I was staying with them. I painted like a Pokemon for my niece, and I think they liked the effect or the color of the quality of the Copic markers. So she also tried she also tried it and started drawing and coloring her own. Yeah, so I guess that's how I'd recommend the products. Just showing the my output from the quality products that I've been buying from them, and really promoting. I really promote the idea that they're very that Artillery Philippines is responsive and friendly to their buyers. So which is why I keep buying from them. And I guess that's all. So I am just very grateful to Artillery Philippines for selling these quality products here in the Philippines, and also for being so responsive and for holding these contests. And yeah, and I'm happy that I actually won one of the contests. So I hope that they hold more in the future. So it will also give an opportunity to other aspiring artists to win and try quality products from them. So, and that's it. So again, thank you, and thank you for listening.